Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. Today I'm going to be reviewing 2017's The Hitman's Bodyguard. So let's get right into this action comedy from 2017. The world's top bodyguard gets a new client, a hitman who must testify at the International Criminal Court. They must put their differences aside and work together to make it to the trial on time. The Hitman's Bodyguard is directed by Patrick Hughes and written by Tom O'Connor. It stars Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, Gary Oldman, Elodie Yung, and Salma Hayek. So this movie I went to, kind of just on a whim back in 2017. I went to the theaters to see it. I wasn't, expecting much, and I'm a fan of Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, so, I decided to go see it. And I ended up being very surprised, actually. I think I've heard a lot of people say that it's not a great movie by any means, but people were surprised about how much they actually enjoyed it. And I think it's definitely a fun action comedy. There's some laughs, there's some good action scenes, there's some good performances here, because, Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, just on their own, are just such likable performers, but together they bounce off each other so well. I absolutely love their chemistry as Michael Bryce and Darius Kincaid. The story here, it can be a bit generic at times, but I was definitely enjoying the ride. It was like an action comedy there was a little bit of a road trip vibe at times. There was a scene that's in every road trip movie where you turn on the radio and the two characters or whatever characters, they start singing. And I thought Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds were really funny in that scene, actually. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but honestly, most of the time I get some entertainment out of that. So I definitely liked, that scene. They were singing, over each other. There's some really good one-liners. Like I said, they have great chemistry. They just bounce off each other so well. So in their dynamic is so, well, I think, written and, directed and acted. I love that as they're going on, they're learning more about each other. They really don't get along, but then as they're going on, they learn more, about their personal lives, their past, what they want. They learn more and they get to have a sort of respect for each other, which I definitely like in movies like this. They still bicker back and forth like crazy, and they still annoy the heck out of each other. But there's a bond there that I definitely enjoyed. The action I thought was pretty good. Especially there's a scene, kind of close to the end, Ryan Reynolds is in a hardware shop. So it's that whole run, like when he's running to try to catch up to Darius. I thought that was a really good scene. He's using kitchen utensils, kitchen pans, the stove, the grill, whatever, and then in the kitchen of the restaurant. And then when they go to, he's in a hardware store, he's using all this hardware equipment to fight off the bad guys. I just thought that was very entertaining. Like I said, Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson just elevate this material. I think you go to this movie, and I haven't seen the sequel yet, but I'm guessing that it's going to be the same for that. You go for the cast, their chemistry back and forth. Yeah, there's some predictability here. In action movies like this, what's going to happen. There's obviously unrealistic things. There's some, flaws, in logic and stuff, of course. But I had a really fun time with this movie, and just rewatching it now, I had a really fun time. Like I said, it's not a perfect movie whatsoever. I liked the car chase with the boat scene when Samuel Jackson was driving the boat, and Ryan Reynolds was on the motorcycle. I liked when... I liked the romance. Samuel Jackson and Salma Hayek, their characters are married, and he has a really cute scene where he brings the flowers and he puts the hat on top across the way on the clock tower from her where she's in prison. I really liked that dynamic. I actually thought there were some surprisingly romantic moments with Ryan Reynolds' character with his love interest, the agent. That too. I really liked a lot of this character development. It wasn't anything award worthy, but, it's just a fun action movie, which is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a funny action, movie when I go see the sequel as well. So I'm definitely excited for that. I'm excited for more of these actors on my screen. Salma Hayek is also really funny in the scenes that she does get. I'm looking forward to the sequel because it seems that we're going to get more of her. So I'm definitely looking forward to, more of her performance. But yeah, she had some really funny scenes. A lot of cursing between them. And obviously Samuel Jackson, you know him. He loves to say what word. And I loved when Ryan Reynolds was mocking him for a couple lines. I thought that was really funny and really well done. I was satisfied with the ending, satisfied with the performances, satisfied for the most part with the action. Nothing amazing, like don't expect some amazing action in this. This isn't some amazing, action choreography and everything, but I liked it. And nothing I need to really mention, I don't think to really mention about the directing. That's definitely that memorable, but I mean, he did good. The Hitman's Bodyguard gets a 7.5 out of 10. That's a 7.5 out of 10 for The Hitman's Bodyguard from 2017. So yeah, I'm excited for the sequel. I will have a review of that soon. Please let me know what you thought of The Hitman's Bodyguard. Have you seen The Hitman Wife's Bodyguard yet? Let me know down in the comments. Please, no spoilers. Thank you so much. Please blow up that comment section. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more, click around here to see some more. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with your friends and family. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Down.